Hi, I'm Valerie.
And I'm Mark.
And we're at my home. Over the years, we've had several different video doorbells. And, the technology has continued to improve, the cameras have gotten better, and the apps have gotten faster. But once all the video doorbells got to HD or high definition resolution, they're pretty much all the same. There hasn't been a lot more innovation. That's why we are so excited at CES this year to see the Maximus Answer. Now, the Maximus Answer is a DualCam video doorbell. It's great because it has one camera that points straight ahead so you can see someone who's coming to your door, and then it points down so you can see the package that's either been left on your door, or maybe you can see someone who's trying to take the package from your door. So Maximus sent us one of their new Answer doorbells to test, and I'm going to turn it over to Mark, and he's going to tell you all about it.
Okay, so let's take a look at the new Maximus Answer Dual Cam Video Doorbell. So let's unbox this thing. And here we go. So here's the doorbell, nicely wrapped up. Take off the nice wrapper. Okay, there you have it. This is the new Maximus Dual Cam Answer Video Doorbell. Let's see what else is in the box. Alrighty, there's the instruction manual on how to install it, how to operate it. There's a wedge here. They have a wedge that allows you to mount this on the wall at an angle, either this way or an angle the other way, to allow the camera to point in different directions depending on how your house is set up. It even comes with a gasket to allow you to, when you put it against the wall, to be sealed. They also include one that's a flat bracket. So this one here is another bracket. This one here is if you don't need to do a tilt, you just install this bracket on the wall. They have a little kit here with various things in it. So let's take a look at what they have. Let's see. Well, they have bunch of wires here with a connector on the end, and it allows you to extend the wires if you have to extend the wires from your doorbell to the camera. They also come up with a little Allen wrench to allow you to screw that little screw at the top of the doorbell in. And even a drill bit for masonry if you need to do that. And then some wire nuts for connecting up the camera. And then the important part here that all these video doorbells have is the camera, or the CHIME bypass. So you basically hook these two wires up to your CHIME and on the inside of your house, and what this does is it prevents the CHIME from making a vibrating sound. They will make a vibrating sound if you don't use the bypass. This prevents that problem from happening. And they even include a little sticky tape here, so you can take the sticky tape and actually mount it. So that's what the video doorbell is. Now we're going to go off and I'm going to install this thing, and then we'll talk about how to set up the application and take a look at some of the videos to see how well they operate. Now let's install the Answer doorbell. First of all, make sure you turn off the power and the breaker before you begin the process. And the first thing we want to do is install the bypass. This is important to prevent your CHIME from vibrating all the time. Now proceed outside, remove your old doorbell, and then what we're going to do is either put the flat mounting bracket or the angled mounting bracket in place of the old doorbell. When you do this, make sure that where the bracket says up, you have up, up. Now make sure that the wires are coming through the center of the bracket. Then take those wires and attach them to the back of the doorbell. Make sure that the lugs, if you attach them with the lugs, are pointing downward. This way they'll fit properly inside the bracket. Then once you've done that, all you need to do is take the doorbell, starting attaching it to the bottom of the bracket, and then push the Answer doorbell onto the bracket with a slight upward pressure. Then be sure to tighten the screw on the top of the doorbell. And you should be all set. Now your doorbell is physically installed. Now you can turn on the breaker at the breaker box again. The doorbell will start booting up. This doorbell actually has two cameras. One is the camera on the top, which points up at about a 10-degree angle to make sure you capture the faces. This is a 1080p HDR camera with night vision. The bottom camera, which points down against the wall so you can see all the packages you get delivered, is actually only a 720p camera and requires what's called package lights. Those are the two LEDs you see on either side of the camera that's pointing down. The app that comes with the Maximus Answer Doorbell is actually from KUNA. So you want to download the KUNA app from the App Store. Once the app is installed, launch it, and then you'll have a choice of what you want to install. Now select the Answer Doorbell, and then follow all the prompts in the usual way. When setting up the Wi-Fi, the Answer Doorbell actually has two radios, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, which means depending on the strength of your network at the doorbell, you can connect to either one. The KUNA app will let you set a default greeting of a chime, or you can change it to something else like a barking dog. But we thought, why not a cat? We did play it a bit with a custom greeting, and we made a fun cat, a meow soundtrack. We ended up not using it in the end, though, as we thought it might scare people away. Now, we have to tell you, we think we may actually bring it back for Halloween. The last two steps are setting the default for the package light and for the chime length. We're recommending waiting for that when you adjust the settings later on. And that's it. Your app is all set up. Let's take a look to see how the camera looks. So bring up the app. You should see all the cameras you have connected to the KUNA app. Click on the one that's the front door. Up will come a video of what's live at the front door. Now click on the gear icon on the upper right hand side, and let's take a look at the different settings. Let's check out the device health. We want to see either good or excellent for the signal strength. We also can see here whether or not we're connected to a 2.4 or 5 gigahertz network. And then the last thing you can see is the firmware level, and keep note that KUNA does the firmware updates overnight. You can also share the KUNA app with other members of your household so they can look at the doorbell as well. When using the doorbell at night, you definitely want to turn on the package lights. Otherwise, you won't see anything from the lower camera. You have full control here. So for example, we set ours to go from dusk until 11 p.m. And the package lights make a handy night light. So if your porch lights aren't on and you want to see your way to the door, it definitely makes a big difference. KUNA will also ask you to sign up for storage. Free is only 2 hours, but for a monthly fee, you can have 30 days of cloud storage for up to 8 cameras. And you get the AI, which allows the doorbell to determine if it sees a car or a person. Be sure to set up the detection zones for person and car if you selected them. This will help reduce the number of false detections. Just click off the areas you don't want to look at. Keep in mind, though, that when someone gets close to the camera, they will fill more of the screen. Now let's take a look at the Answer Doorbell in action. So I walked in front of the camera detected a person. Now when you get to the main screen, on the bottom press the replay button and it'll bring up all the videos that your camera's captured off. Now you can scroll through all the pictures, find the one you want to look at, click on the one you want to look at, and up will come a replay of that video. You can also delete the video here, you can download the video, and you can also look at the quality of the person detection for that particular video. Let's take a look at the Answer Doorbell's ability for night vision and also the effect of the package lights. When you look at the screen here, what you see is 3 different videos, one in daylight, the other one at nighttime with the package light off, and the other one with nighttime with the package light on. And you'll notice that you cannot see anything under the camera when the package lights are off. You can also bring up the AI confidence level for the detection of a person. And you'll notice in this case, with the package lights on, detection was actually greater than it was during the daytime. Okay, well, everything is installed and you've seen how it operates and everything else. What do you think about the new doorbell?
Well, I think the doorbell's really great. It's a really fast, clear video. Comes up right away when we look at it. And I love that it's got the 2 cameras so we can see the package on the doorstep, and we can even see it at night if we could turn on the light. So that's really neat. I also love that we have the new bypass installed so we don't have to hear that weird buzzing sound we always heard with our other doorbell.
Oh yeah, the other doorbell used to buzz all the time, right? This one, there's no buzz at all.
That's great. Thanks for watching our video today. We've included more information about the product, including links where to buy in the description field below. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.
And for more smart home stories, be sure to visit appmyhome.com. Thank you.
Thank you.